And a Louis? Lewis?
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know your characters are going to work?
How do I know they're going to work?
Yes.
No, I guess you start with the ending in mind, know where they're going to end up. I suppose as well, I'm a planner. When I write my books, I plan. I don't dive in without knowing what's going on or where it's going to end up. So, yeah, I suppose a lot of careful planning.
Okay.
I spent a full month, one full-time working month, just writing the plan, like the plot for my first book before I even started, chapter 1. So
Right.
I think that's got something to do with it.
Okay. How did you start writing?
I always wrote. When I was a kid, I always wrote, but just for personal, just for fun,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I never wanted to be a writer. I was a musician as well. I wanted to be a rock star. So I thought writing's not cool. I thought, why would I want to be a writer when I'm going to be a rock star? It's so much cooler. And then I was about 23, 24, and I was a big reader, and I still wrote for fun. And that was when I decided I'd start writing a book. Try that. Yeah.
Who inspired you to start writing?
There's a few big ones, big influences at the time when I started writing, like when I decided to be a writer. Roald Dahl.
Yeah.
So I'd always loved his stuff. I'd read it since I was a kid, but then as an adult I rediscovered that he wrote stuff for adults as well. And that was a real trip because it was like the same voice, but now he was talking to me as an adult rather than a kid. So that was cool. J.K. Rowling, like the Harry Potter series, ending that and just having that kind of heartbreak of like, oh, now what do I do with my life? So I started writing to fill that void. And Tim Winton probably has an Australian one.
West Australia, yes.
Yeah. This was another one where reading it made me feel like I could do that. Some writers, you read it and you're like, oh, how's he doing that? I could never do what he's doing. But then Tim Winton was one where I felt like I could stop reading it and just keep writing and fill out the rest of the story. So yeah, those three.
Okay, and the last question. Can you do the safety dance while reading?
I don't know how to do the safety dance, so no.
Oh, good 80s music.
Really?
Oh yes. No, actually not, but it's 80s.
Yeah, I know the song.
You know
You
the
can dance
song?
if you want to.
Yes.
You leave your friends behind. Yeah. But
Okay.
no.
Thank you.